are back on the USA Network, and are we looking at the next United Kingdom champion? And all hail the Queen! Teresa Mendoza is finally back to claim her throne. Don't miss a moment of the must-see final season of Queen of the South. Premieres tonight after NXT on USA. Beth, you talked about it moments ago on Peacock. What has Walter woken up in Tommaso Ciampa?
Well, Walter put his hands on the necklace that his daughter and his wife gave him and set up a chain of events, gears in motion, unleashed the Psycho Killer. You know, Adam and I have known Ciampa for a long time. You gotta understand, as a parent, a gift from your child is like a talisman, a reminder when the world gets you down of who you are getting back up for.
Tonight, you're free dead.
Ciampa very confident right now.
Well, I've got to be honest with you, Beth. You're proving Walter's point here. Ciampa's sole focus is no longer competition. He splits his time with family now. Walter, though, is a true competitor. Hasn't allowed the distraction of family to soften him up.
2 years, 2 days as NXT United Kingdom champion, longest champion of the modern era. There has not been a reign of 2 years as champion in WWE since the 1980s.
Unbelievable presence by Walter. I mean, I just want to go back quick. Did you say family softens you up, Wade?
Well, apparently he did with Tommaso Ciampa.
Are you joking? I mean, your child isn't a distraction. It drives your heart. Your child's presence is a primal instinct like nothing else. I mean, have you ever confronted a mama bear or a papa bear before?
No, I avoid the environment.
Well, that's Tommaso Ciampa tonight. Papa Bear, who's been slighted by Walter, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ciampa tore him apart.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT United Kingdom Championship! Introducing the challenger, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa! His opponent, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, representing Imperium, he is the NXT United Kingdom Champion, Walter!
Beth, can Tommaso Ciampa climb the mountain? That is Walter.
I mean, Ciampa has to do that tonight. I mean, there's so many doubters all around him saying that, you know, he said it himself. They consider him a broken man. Tonight, he is in the best shape of his life. I mean, look at this man head to toe. This is the 2018 Tommaso Ciampa. The Psycho Killer's unleashed.
Yeah, and let's note that he is back in trunks for the first time in a long time. Maybe he really is turning back the clock.
Eyes of the world on NXT TakeOver stand and deliver tonight, including Drew McIntyre, a former NXT champion who's just days away from his WWE clash with Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania for the WWE title. He is expecting absolute carnage in this matchup via social media.
Yeah, he's been in the ring with both men before. I know Drew very well, speaks very highly of the pair of these two.
And again, the NXT Universe in this matchup right in the corner of Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa's got to be worried of the chops of Walter, the strength of Walter, and Ciampa in the best shape of absolutely his career. When you talk to him, he knows what he has to do tonight. He is focused on toppling Walter, and right into the headlock quickly goes Ciampa. And Ciampa, bet no stranger, spent over 200 days as NXT champion.
A championship that he did not physically lose, and he knows what it takes to get to that point once again.
Ciampa backed up by Walter. Walter, the larger of the two competitors, called Tommaso Ciampa a shell of himself.
Well, Tommaso Ciampa at the moment staying well clear from those drops.
And look at Ciampa laying on Walter now, beating down the champion. This is the old Tommaso Ciampa. This is the black heart oozing through the pores.
You wanted this! You want the blood, George! Go ahead, come on.
Ciampa picking up. Oh, man. And just like that, Walter with one chop changes everything.
It was that easy.
Oh! And now Walter. Look at Walter. Oh my.
Treating Tommaso Ciampa like garbage.
Listen to this. Oh. And one more. Oh, for good measure.
Walter caught Tommaso Ciampa twice with a chop in the build-up to this match. Ciampa had no answer, but finally we get a response from Ciampa right in front of us.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Oh! He's broke our desk!
Walter literally just put his hand through our table, and now Ciampa right on top of the champion again. Ciampa trying to chop down Walter.
Gonna stay at the desk!
Oh, Walter. Just the physical presence of Walter.
If it does that to our desk, what will it do to a man's chest?
Literally like an axe through wood. Ciampa, the breath being driven out of his body.
There's splinters everywhere.
Oh, Ciampa trying to fire up, looking for Willow's bell, trying to hit Willow's bell's Ciampa.
Yeah, he needs to end this one quickly.
Walter able to overpower and overmatch Ciampa all the way across the ring. Walter continuing to now physically dominate Ciampa. The leader of Imperium, who believes the mat is sacred, the purist. Oh! Well, Ciampa able to block the last chop with his elbow.
Yeah. He needed to do something. That was game over if he didn't.
Walter right now could be wounded after putting his hand through the desk. Ciampa trying to hoist up Walter. Ciampa trying to hoist up the champion.
Oh, too much damage had been done earlier in the match.
Walter is too much of a gargantuan.
Walter again trying his best, but Ciampa with the injured hand. Look at the kicks. Relentless is Ciampa.
Walter might have a broken metacarpal here.
Tommaso Ciampa, a different man, fighting for different things this time around.
And the relentless attack, we know what's driving him.
Well, that boot to the face almost went right through Tommaso Ciampa, but look at Walter. Walter is wounded. Look at the welts forming on the chest of the champion. We can also see the welts, bam, forming under the jaw of the challenger.
Yeah, I don't know if that was strategy or luck on the side of Ciampa, but he's effectively taking away Walter's biggest piece of artillery, which is those chops.
Please look at this, guys. The massive hand just chopping the wood of the desk like it was nothing.
Oh, and you know, I've been in and around WWE, NXT for the past 14 years. I've never seen that before, but now with the half-Boston center of the ring is the huge
Walter. But notice, Walter, the inability to use his right hand, even the slightest touch from Tommaso Ciampa. Walter's pulling back.
He's lost the chop, he's lost all grip strength too.
Tommaso Ciampa trying now to fight a little bit underneath. Another boot connects under the jaw of the challenger.
Well, that is one thing he hasn't lost, and that might be his only pathway to retaining the NXT UK Championship here.
I mean, just take a look at our table at this juncture of the night.
I've never seen that before, Vic. 14 years in WWE, that has never happened.
And Walter Walter again imposing his pure will. Over 730 days as champion. The battles with Tyler Bate, the battles with Dragunov, who have all pushed Walter. Some have said, Wade, that Ciampa's kind of a combo of both.
Well, Bate and Dragunov, you can sum up with the word strength and tenacity. Ciampa has both in spades, but perhaps edges both in terms of experience. Not that that's doing him much good at this point in the match.
Look at Walter's entire career here in NXT, whether it's on Black and Gold brand or NXT UK, I don't believe anyone has been able to damage Walter the way that Ciampa has in this matchup.
Ciampa was perhaps somebody that Walter was looking past. We heard him on the pre-show saying Ciampa's the next big challenge, and looking ahead, he was looking past Ciampa.
Can Tommaso Ciampa refine that killer instinct? What a knee by Walter, and it buckled the knees of the challenger.
Audience here in the Capitol Wrestling Center making their opinion loud and clear. Clearly not happy with Walter, but the respect this man commands around the world. I've shared locker rooms with this man before over in Europe, and just the fear and respect when he walks in the room. And this is why he can dominate the best like Ciampa.
NXT Universe trying to rally Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa able to duck the chop, turns around with a clothesline. Walter now, rock for a moment, Ciampa again connects.
Ciampa unsteady on his feet though. Can he follow this up with something big enough to take Walter off his feet?
Oh!
You can see the skin across the chest of Walter lit up red.
Ciampa continuing to try to chop down Walter. Can he topple the big man here tonight? Ciampa again continuing the offensive onslaught onto Walter. Walter again. Clock from behind. Ciampa trying to run right through the champion.
Well, the pace is quickening now. Tommaso Ciampa somehow from somewhere finding a second, or maybe a fifth wind at this point.
Walter somehow continuing to stay on his feet.
I don't know where Tommaso Ciampa is getting this endurance from at this point in the match. He's running a marathon in there.
Boom!
Ciampa being a human sledgehammer.
Ciampa will not be denied.
You guys keeping count?
He's done about 6 miles at this point. Oh, that's all it took. Or is it?
Back to his feet.
Oh!
You wanted the 2018 Psycho Killer. Walter, you got him. Ciampa hoisting up Walter. Ciampa driving the champion down. Cover. Do we have a new champion? Tommaso Ciampa looking to become the first superstar to win the NXT and NXT United Kingdom champions. This indeed is awesome.
No doubt that the fire has been lit in Tommaso Ciampa, finding the strength to hoist the body of Walter in the air and drop him.
Ciampa now, couple of succession of knees, trying to hook in the fairy tale ending. Can Ciampa hoist up Walter? Walter, though, hoisting up the challenger. No! Shoulders down, title on the line. Whoa, Ciampa able to roll through, but look at Ciampa trying not to break the hold. Walter trying to break it with Walter's hand.
Walter cannot get his way out. This is the most precarious position Walter has found himself in his entire reign. Over 2 years. This is it.
Days. Ciampa! Oh, my. I don't believe anyone has ever been that close to dethroning Walter. You could have slid a piece of paper under the official's hand.
Then the question is, what on earth can the General Walter do at this point with a limp hand? His best weapon is gone. All the momentum behind Tommaso Ciampa. Come on, Tommaso.
Knee to the side of the face of Walter. Walter staggering back to his feet. And he caught Tommaso Ciampa. He caught Ciampa waiting for the sleeper. But Ciampa right back to the finger, trying to bend back that injured hand. Walter having to relinquish the hold. Walter now with one arm.
Back on there. Move.
Hands on the rope, Walter.
Ciampa gets to the rope, breaks the hold.
German suplex release.
Whoa, clothesline. Walter, after that huge lariat, into the cover. Ciampa kicks out.
What an incredible moment here. You see Ciampa dumped high on that net. Once again, followed up so quickly. But it was not enough. How on earth did Ciampa kick out after that?
That hand is in a mess. Look at the state of Walter, running through that Rolodex of moves in his head. What can he do without the use of that right hand?
He's only got one hand as Walter. Walter now looking for the power bomb. Ciampa trying to block it, but again, Walter's strength to your point, Wade. And look at the hand.
He's biting the fingers.
Ciampa doing anything he can. Walter, oh, kick to the spine. And Walter right back in with a forearm. Ciampa staggered now. Another clothesline. Ciampa looking for the submission.
Trying to wrench on that wrist. The damage hand. Those fingers pulled back.
Is Walter gonna tap out? Walter center of the ring. Ciampa's bending. Ciampa's fighting. Ciampa trying to find that killer instinct.
Ciampa digging deep and driving, thinking about his daughter, the disrespect when Walter put his hands on the
Walter able to get to the bottom rope. Ciampa's still holding on to the fingers, still butting back the hand.
He's got to count on 5, Vic.
Ciampa using every second of that count of 5.
Well, Walter is in complete disarray. Nobody wrote this one. This was not in the stars for the evening.
Can you believe we're seeing Walter in the field position like this?
It certainly feels like 2018.
He's totally not covering himself up.
Ciampa trying to stay composed, does not want to get himself disqualified in this matchup.
Ciampa's not even breathing heavy.
That's the conditioning.
Ciampa again looking for Willow's bell. Walter, though, almost out of desperation.
Throat across the top rope there, just genius from Wally. He had to pull something out the back. He was about to lose the UK Championship.
We know the history of injury with Tommaso Ciampa's neck and Walter targeting that like a shark to blood.
Oh, his left hands might not have as much power as the right, but simply effective. The bruising opening up on the chest of Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa back to the hand. Ciampa to the hand.
Back on the right hand.
Challenger relentless. And Walter with one headbutt, rocking back the challenger.
With Walter, it's all about quality, not quantity.
Taking a look at the Capitol Wrestling Center, NXT TakeOver, stand and deliver. NXT TakeOver, the #1 trend right now in the United States. And can Ciampa prove to be the #1 man in the United Kingdom? He's got to get through Walter, who's never lost a one-on-one matchup. Walter now teetering. Oh my God, Ciampa! Ciampa! Holding on to Walter! Ciampa into the cover! Count! Oh! Come on!
If that didn't do it, what on earth will put Walter away?
Take a look at this spectacular moment. In mid-air, holding the body weight of Walter with his own weight crashing down, and yet Walter continues to survive.
We are witnessing two beasts colliding in this ring.
Fight forever, ringing out throughout the Capitol Wrestling Center.
It's almost getting inhumane at this point, Vic.
I told you this was going to be animalistic, Wade.
And we know Tommaso Ciampa is battle-tested, as is Walter. Both would have to bring their very best here tonight. You can see the blood blisters forming on the chest of Walter.
There's nothing Walter can do at this point. Agony all over, busted through that one.
Oh! Walter able to step through. Walter, though. Ooh! And Answering back with the left hand. Ciampa continuing to fight.
Those lefts of Walter do not have the same impact as those rights.
Walter catching Ciampa. Walter now just trying to keep Ciampa down. Walter now looking for the pin. Trying to use his size. Look at the neck. Look at the strength. Oh!
At the boot on the door.
Hey, Beth, you brought up the neck surgeries, the injury history. Walter doesn't care. Powerbomb!
Just a volley of moves attacking the upper back and neck of Tommaso Ciampa. Once again, another powerbomb.
Cover.
Tape in.
Count. Ciampa kicked out. This indeed is awesome. Oh! Ciampa turned inside out by Walter. Champion back to his feet.
And there's the right hand again.
Drop Ciampa. Cover. Walter retains.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT United Kingdom Champion, Walter.
You can never question the heart of Tommaso Ciampa, who just left everything in the ring.
In one of the most stunning physical encounters I have ever witnessed on NXT TakeOver, both of these men brought it to a new level in the ring tonight.
Well, I said that family had made Tommaso Ciampa soft. I was wrong. Tommaso Ciampa just put himself through things nobody else would.
Speaking of putting something through wood, let's take a look at this moment here. Boom! You see Walter's hand literally chopping our announce desk in half.
Take another glimpse here of Tommaso Ciampa attacking that right fist of Walter.
And in this moment here was Ciampa's best opportunity at besting the NXT UK champion. In this moment, giving them everything he had, but in just the last second, Walter kicked out.
And with a volley of powerbomb attempts, tight pinfall cover from Walter, not enough. Really questioning what on earth was it going to take to put away Tommaso Ciampa. We saw this German suplex followed up by a right hand bear paw to the chest. And that was finally enough to put away Tommaso Ciampa. What a game challenger he was.
What a match. What a defense for Walter. Take nothing away from Tommaso Ciampa, as Walter now being flanked by Imperium, and the historic reign of the Ring General continues.